Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another WWE Immortals video. And this video, as you see, we are in the top 5% at 644,000 renown, which is probably about a 50 to 60,000 buffer in the top 5%. And for those of you curious on Android, we do have a picture of that to follow. And we're going to check our placement online as we have about 3 minutes to go before the season is out. So we're currently connecting online, and as you can see, at 36.99 and 32.69 is the top 4%. So there's usually about 8,000 gap between placements. As you see, 32.69, 24.54. So we are safely in the top 5% with about 60,000 to spare. So I believe I finally hit top 5% at about 580,000 renown. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show a screenshot from Android right now where it took me to get in the top 5%. And as you can see, 500,000 renown basically got me a safe buffer in the top 5%. About 450,000 was actually needed to break 5%. So I'll be happy to report to those of you that follow my YouTube and Twitch that I managed to get the Money in the Bank gear item for both characters. Both Android and iOS will receive it. Now, we will only receive 35,000 coins, so that will not allow us to get 10 gear lockers within the stream, but we will be doing a 10 gear locker video extremely soon. And also, for those of you curious, we did promote both Sheamus and Kane. There's the stats on the Demon Kane. Very mediocre, but at Legendary 7, he handled the first Battle of Nightmare no problem, and Sheamus was obviously the second highest damage card, but he's also one of the lowest health silver cards, so a good health silver card will probably top out about 20 to 22,000 health. 13,000, you can still get run over by Daniel Bryan at about 5 or 6 hits, or even less if you have the good gear. So now we're just waiting to see when the season actually ends. We have about a minute to go. For some reason, the top 10% is actually not on the ladder, but top 5% is. So we see the 4 dots is actually hidden. So unlike the top 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you cannot see where the top placement is, like top 15%, 219,000 renown, and really sucks that only 5% of the people actually get the gear. But at the same time, you know, you gotta work for what you want, and obviously those people don't give a shit about 4-star gear ups, or they just don't have the time to play it. They play it to do the daily bonuses and be done with it. So we're going to connect into, and the time is up. All Sheamus bronze and silver cards are 20% off. Unfortunately, I bought my upgrades beforehand. So we're going to go into our online match now that the Money in the Bank season is officially over with. So we did get in the top 5%, 35,000 coins. The Money in the Bank 2015 gear, along with 3 crappy tickets. So we're going to go look at the new Money in the Bank gear.
Daniel Bryan.
The 4-star gear item, 10% chance to get 300 additional credits after winning a match. You also gain 15% unblockable chance on basic attacks, which is really good considering it works for everybody, not just Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, or Sheamus with their respectable gear items. And when you augment it, you get a crit chance on Signature 1 or a crit chance on Signature 2. So when you're not relying on basic damage, this is actually a really good item. Like, say you're using on No Daniel Bryan with WrestleMania gear and his personal gear item. Not only are you going to have a 40% chance of unblockable basic attack, but your level 1 and 2 moves are going to do a lot of damage. Your level 1 is going to crit like crazy, and you have that chance of the adrenaline drain, but obviously critting on the air go and one-shotting people is good. So if you scrap the Money in the Bank 2015 gear, you would get 4 fire, 16 lightning, 4 water, and 1 of the purple shards. And to forge at the first rank, you need 1,000 coins, 2 fire, 8 lightning, and 2 water shards. So this basically focuses on the second piece of material that you need. And as you see, you also get a 0.5% chance to get more credits. And I think once you augment it, it goes up to 500. And we're actually going to augment it once and see what happens. So unfortunately, the amount of coins that you actually get does not increase. although the chance of unblockable does, so that is a perk. I did see in a screenshot that when you evolve it, it does go up to 500 credits. And fully evolved, I believe, is a 20% chance. So we're going to throw the Money in the Bank gear on Daniel Bryan. And there is the Money in the Bank ticket. 10% chance to get 100 additional credits after winning a match. And Augmented gives you an unblockable chance on basic attacks. So scrapping the ticket gives you 2 fire shards, 4 lightning, and 2 water shards. We're going to scrap the extra 2. And when you forge it up, you gain a 0.5% chance to get additional credits after winning a match. So I'm assuming it's going to follow the same formula, up to 20%. So we're going to throw the ticket on Daniel Bryan. We're going to do a couple quick fights and see if we can get the credit proc to trigger. We want to get out of multiplayers. I really want to do this in a single battle. That'll take a lot less time than multiplayer. The Stephanie McMahon challenge is already completed. Nightmare difficulty will be uploaded tomorrow, hopefully at Chad's. So we're going to go into bonus battle 4. We've got the Enlightened Big Show. We're going to leave him in there. And we're going to put in Cyborg Brock Lesnar. So keep in mind, Daniel Bryan currently has a 10.5% chance to get 300 credits after winning a match, and he also has a 10% chance to get 100 credits after winning a match. The reason for this testing is we want to see what it does when they're unaugmented. I obviously don't have enough gear to fully upgrade them, but I might actually just go ahead and do the Money in the Bank ticket anyways, a few points. So we're going to take our gear that we received in multiplayer over the last 6 hours, and we're going to shatter our duplicates. So the training dummy gives us 4 water shards. The hammer will give us 4 fire and 4 water shards. We actually need some of those to evolve the ticket. We got a heavy plate, and that gives us 8 lightning and a bonus 2 for 35, so that's actually really good. And we also got a briefcase, which gives us 4 fire shards. Still the most common resource to get. The hand wraps we're going to shatter. You get 2 lightning, 2 water shards. And I believe that's all we can do. So we're going to try to upgrade this ticket as best as we can. So 1,000 credits, 1 fire, 2 lightning, and 1 water for the first rank. Second rank is 2,000 coins, 1 fire and water, 3 lightning. You still get the 0.5% bonus. At rank 3, 3,000 coins, and then it goes up to 2, 4, and 2. At rank 4, 4,000 coins, 2 fire, 5 lightning, and 2 water shards, going up to 12.5. So at rank 5, 5,000 coins, 3 fire, 6 lightning, and 3 water, meaning we can only do a couple more. At rank 6, 6,000 coins, 3 fire, 7 lightning, and 3 water. At rank 7, we don't have the 4th water shard, so we cannot upgrade it further. I do want to get that augmented because getting the extra chance on base attacks is really good, so I'm confident once we can get the gear locker, once we farm another 50,000 coins, we will have no problem getting that, and I don't have any other gear to shatter.
Daniel Bryan.
So we're going to go into some fights within Battle 28, and we're going to see how often this procs and how it actually works. We're going to try and do this until we can get a coin proc.
Let's get rolling.
So basically you want to throw this on your junk characters just to get a chance to get extra coins. So you're going to do a lot more gear swapping, especially in multiplayer. If you can handle the fights, no problem. As Daniel Bryan wipes out the side for the victory in the first fight. 3,852 XP, 860 coins. Now I don't see where you actually get the proc at, so I'm guessing it's a random chance. In the second matchup, we have Ancient Druid Sheamus, Stone Watcher the Rock, and Arena Ultimate Warrior.
This will be one for the ages.
Sheamus wiped out in one shot. Ultimate Warrior wiped out. And The Rock also eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 6,440 XP, 880 coins. So far we have not gotten a proc yet in 2 fights. In the third matchup, we have Celtic Warrior Sheamus, Cyborg Brock Lesnar, and Giant Big Show. And Money in the Bank, so you do get the icon. So I'm guessing that means you get a proc if you actually win the fight. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually from the gear itself or from the ticket. I'm assuming it's from the gear item. So the Big Show is eliminated for the victory in the third test fight. And let's see what the Money in the Bank logo is all about. 6,460 XP. 900 coins boosted up to 300. So we did get the 4-star proc, gaining 300 additional coins. Now, it's not a big benefit, but obviously, if you have a chance to get 100 more coins every fight, let's say on average, that's 100 less credits that you have to farm doing other things. So it's basically 1 out of every 10 to 30 fights. It's not a big deal, but it's going to make you want to actually open up those gear slots.
Here they go.
So we did not receive a proc from any of the stuff. So obviously we're not getting anything. But Nikki Bella eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 648 XP. 920 credits. We're going to have to swap out because Daniel Bryan can't go. We're going to put in Evolve John Cena for one fight. We're going to put in Evolve Daniel Bryan and the Yes Movement Daniel Bryan. So we're going to give Evolve John Cena the Money in the Bank gear as well as the ticket.
John Cena.
So in the fifth matchup, we have Icebound Watcher Stone Cold, Evolve Daniel Bryan, and the Authority Stephanie McMahon. It's kind of cool you get that notification of the proc before the match. And the Money in the Bank gear item went off again, so that's another 300 coins we're going to get. Now, I'd love to see it actually work where both of them go off, but I'm sure the chance of that is really low. That's basically a 1% chance of both of them to go off at the same time. So you're going to have to evolve it and upgrade your chance to a 1 in 5, which is basically a 10% chance. So that's the difference between 1 in 5, that still might be off. I think it's actually a 4% chance when you have them fully upgraded versus a 1% chance otherwise to have them both go off at once. So you saw the unblockable on basic attacks from the Money in the Bank gear items. Now it does have uses even when it's not fully upgraded, as unblockable basic attacks is a very strong mechanic, although you really don't want to stack it on your damage dealers. You really want to use it on your utility guys or when you're leveling up on the bronze cards that you don't plan on tagging in, and that's really easy to do when you're just farming multiplayer. Stick one ticket on one guy and stick the gear on somebody else. As we get off the attitude adjustment, and Evolve Daniel Bryan should be eliminated.
The champ is here.
Stephanie McMahon is it. We're going to get Daniel Bryan. And we're going to go with the yes, 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 and the Authority Stephanie McMahon is eliminated. Yes! 8,477 damage for the victory in the fifth fight. 780 XP, 2,180 coins. So the first clear of Battle 25 is done. We're actually going to do one more clear and see how many procs we can actually get. So we're going to put in... Who's full and ready to go? I think we're going to put in King of Kings Triple H. We're going to put in Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar if he's ready to go. Yes, he is pretty much.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
So we're going to give Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar the Money in the Bank gear as well as the ticket.
Brock Lesnar. Triple H.
We're going to give King of Kings Triple H the Inner Beast.
Triple H.
So in the sixth test fight, we have Pantheon Big E, Centurion Roman Reigns, and the Authority Triple H. Main purpose here is I want to try to get off a ticket proc just so you can see what it looks like. And we got the 4-star gear item to proc again.
Watch out. This one's going to be brutal.
So it makes me wonder if both items don't stack with each other, but that would kind of be stupid if it doesn't. I don't know if you have to try to put one on somebody else or if they both work against each other. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I will do some more testing on that and edit the description as necessary. So we're going to go off the Face Buster, and that almost gets rid of Triple H. Roman Reigns comes back in. And Roman Reigns eliminated for the victory in the 6th test fight. 642 XP. 1,000, actually bonus of 100 coins, not 300. So unfortunately, you don't see what actually triggers if it's the ticket or the gear item, but that just shows that both items do work with each other, not against each other. So if you get that Money in the Bank logo, you can get 100 or 300 coins, although it'd be kind of cool if you get both. And obviously, if you evolve it, you can get even more.
Here we go!
So far, we've gotten 700 coins by using the gear at 7 fights. So that's about a 100 coin increase, like I mentioned. No coins for this fight. We're going to do a full clear of Battle 25, and then we're going to show off the Android gear and end the video. So Triple H takes the suplex. So we're going to go off the Spine Buster on the Ultimate Warrior and get rid of him for the victory in the 7th test fight. $644 XP, 880 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Celtic Warrior Sheamus, Cyborg Brock Lesnar, and Giant Big Show. Again, no Money in the Bank proc for 2 fights, but it still goes off a decent amount. We've had to go off 3 times in 8 fights, so that's actually above average. We had the 4-star gear item go off twice, and the 2-star gear item go off once. So we're going off the Face Buster on Brock Lesnar. Hits for 2605. So Cyborg Brock Lesnar eliminated. The Big Show pretty much dried up. Now we're going to go off the Face Buster. The Big Show eliminated for the victory in the 8th test fight. 646 XP, 900 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Lunar Guardian Brie Bella, Solar Assassin Nikki Bella, and Angelic Knight Trish Stratus. So we did get a Money in the Bank proc, our 4th in 9 fights.
And here they go.
Which is actually about right because we did upgrade the gear a total of 7 times. It's kind of nice that you get that notification before the match instead of having to worry about it till the end. That's pretty cool. We got the Face Buster on Trish Stratus. Hits for 2173. Trish Stratus eliminated. Brie Bella comes in. Nikki Bella's Sun Aura is still active. It's actually pretty baffling. The Hurricane Rana is going to connect. Spinning Jawbreaker into a Spine Buster, and Nikki Bella eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. And I'd love to see a double proc. 648 XP. 920 credits, boosted up to 1220, so we did get the 4-star gear item to proc 3 times. So in the 10th matchup, we have Icebound Watcher Stone Cold, Evolve Daniel Bryan, and the Authority Stephanie McMahon.
Let's get it
no
going.
gear proc in this fight either. So all in all, we end up getting a bonus 1,000 coins for getting 4 procs altogether. So basically, that's like doing 1 extra fight. It's not going to really do a whole lot, but that's obviously 1,000 coins you don't have to farm normally. So it's a nice little perk. Obviously not useful. But if you're farming long periods of time, and especially like, for example, if I'm using Evolve or no Daniel Bryan to farm Renown, I can just slap the gear on him and I don't have to swap it out. Starting off the Spine Buster, and the Authority Stephanie McMahon is eliminated for not giving head to the game for the victory in the 10th fight as Pussy Juice comes out of the game. 780 XP, 1,880 credits. So now we're going to head over to the Android side of things and show off getting the top 5% in Android. Alright, so now we're heading into Android WWE Immortals, and the season obviously has expired. The new tournament start. Your rewards for the previous tournament are being calculated and will be issued soon. So we get in the top 5% on Android. So we got the same rewards that we did on iOS. The Money in the Bank gear and the tickets. Now obviously I don't have the gear slots really unlocked on anybody. I should take advantage of the bronze Sheamus. So we're going to go into... Actually, yeah, we're going to stay in Battle 11, I think. That'll be fine. So we're going to put in Cyborg Brock Lesnar. We want somebody that can kill people quickly. We're going to put in Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And we're going to put in King of Kings Triple H. So we're going to give Cyborg Brock Lesnar the Money in the Bank 2015 gear. And we're going to give him the ticket. We're not going to be actually upgrading him on Android yet, as I really want to get that WrestleMania gear evolved before I even think about doing that. So in the first matchup, we have Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan, Centurion Roman Reigns, and Dark Sorcerer Paige. And I think I want to have some music going. This is one of the cool things about the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro 12.2 is the fact that I can actually put my own music to it. Now, hopefully this doesn't blur over my commentary, but the fact that I can actually do this is badass. And you can actually put up to 4 things on a window, although it can get pretty laggy, so I've actually watched my YouTube videos while playing Hearthstone. It's kind of a nice trade-off, and you might actually see that when I'm streaming on Samsung devices just to be annoying. So we're going to do a full clear of Battle 11 and see what we get for procs. And already right away we got our first Money in the Bank proc on Android. And Blockbreaker already going up from the 4-star gear, so you can get some serious use from that, especially when you're like me on Android and really don't have any gear. That's where Blockbreaker is useful. And like I mentioned earlier, the fact that it works on all of your guys versus specific guys is a huge benefit. Cyborg Brock Lesnar mowing these people down for the victory in the first fight. 3,420 XP. 560 credits as the 2-star gear item proc, not the 4-star. So in the second matchup, we have White Witch Trish Stratus, Ice Witch Brie Bella, and the Giant Big Show. Trish Stratus eliminated. Brie Bella comes in. Brie Bella eliminated. The Big Show comes in. Cover Clutch Slam is going to connect. Puts Brock Lesnar at 2 bar. So we're going to go with the Cyborg Strength, and the Big Show is eliminated for the victory in the second test fight on Android. $3,440 XP as both Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar and King's Triple H level up to 17 and 9. 480 credits. In the third matchup, we have Viper Randy Orton, Pyromancer Nikki Bella, and the Demon King. No Money in the Bank proc for the second fight in a row. Because it is only about a 20% chance, so the fact that we got it 4 out of 10 times is actually really good. Above the curve, I'd say. Kane puts Brock Lesnar at 1 bar. That ground and pound block for 142. And Kane eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 3,460 XP, 500 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Centurion Roman Reigns, Ancient Druid Sheamus, and Dark Sorceress Paige. Rigorous training kicks in, but Brock Lesnar wipes him out. The training does nothing, so Sheamus is in. Sheamus eliminated. Paige comes in, puts Brock Lesnar at 1 bar. We're off the ground and pound. That is enough to get rid of Paige for the victory in the fourth fight on Android. 1,044 XP as Triple H got 3,480, 520 credits. So in the fifth matchup, we have White Witch Trish Stratus, Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, and Viper Randy Orton. So no Money in the Bank proc for 5 fights. We actually got the average 1 in 5 on Android. So as you can see, you really can't use it as a credit increase, but it is still really good to put on junk cards. Like say you're clearing an easier battle just to farm XP. You can still throw the Money in the Bank and get a little bit extra coin. And you might even still want to use the 4-star gear item just for a way to break the block. Especially like if you're like me on Android and you really don't have any gear. It's definitely worth doing. So we're going to go off the Cyborg Strength and Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar is eliminated for the victory in the 5th fight on Android. $4,200 XP, 1,080 credits. So we're going to peek over to everybody who hasn't seen me playing on Twitch, my Android roster. I have been playing it, and I did get the WrestleMania gear item as well. So unfortunately, you can't have it like the iOS screen. So I've got the Big Show, Brie Bella, Beast, and both Brock Lesnar. There's only one Daniel Bryan. I only have Soldier John Cena. I have Kane. I did pull Renegade Macho Man from a gold booster pack. I got both Bellas. I've only got Dark Sorceress Paige. I have both Randy Ortons. I have both Roman Reigns, and that's the only gold card I have promoted. I have both Sheamuses. I did get Warrior Queen Stephanie McMahon as I did do the challenge on standard difficulty. Both Stone Cold, which I pulled from silver and gold packs. Stone Watcher The Rock, who has a promotion. King of Kings Triple H, I actually just pulled earlier today as I was farming Renown with Roman Reigns. Got the Authority Triple H, White Witch Trish Stratus, both Ultimate Warriors, which I actually got Jungle Ultimate Warrior from yesterday's gold booster pack. And I also have a Deadman Undertaker at level 20. So looking at the Android gear items, as you see, we do have the WrestleMania gear, but I don't have Payback and I don't have Extreme Rules. And Extreme Rules is the main one I'm bummed about. You can actually get around the Payback gear by just having 3 4-star gear items evolved and worked up. As you can see, I don't even have a face paint. I did actually just get training gear earlier, and I have the sword as my main damage dealer, but now I actually have the Money in the Bank gear, which you can actually use as a block breaker, which might actually prove useful, especially with Roman Reigns. So if you like this video on the Money in the Bank gear and how it works, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other WWE Immortals videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!